Imagine stepping into a realm where the ancient heartbeats of Mesopotamia echo through every street, every home, every soul. In this reimagined world, huddled between the legendary Tigris and Euphrates, the past and present merge, crafting a civilization where millennia-old wisdom breathes life into our everyday. Welcome to a place where history is lived, a world where the pioneering spirit of the cradle of civilization continues to shape our destiny. In this alternate present, the spirit of Sumer, Akkad, Babylon, Assyria, and Chaldea vibrate through every aspect of life. Ancient Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization, nestled between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, was a melting pot of cultures and languages, lacking geographic unity or a permanent capital, yet unified by its script and pantheon. Its history, marked by varied periods and eras, witnessed the rise of influential civilizations like the Sumerians, Akkadians, Babylonians, Assyrians, and Chaldeans. These cultures made groundbreaking advancements in writing, law, architecture, and agriculture, notably developing cuneiform writing and the Code of Hammurabi. Mesopotamia's rich cultural and intellectual legacy, spanning from 3200 BC to the first millennium BC, influenced neighboring regions and laid foundational aspects of modern civilization. In a reimagined utopia where humanity is guided by ancient Mesopotamian culture, principles, and ideologies, our cities with their ziggurat-inspired skyscrapers pay homage to the architectural genius of ancient Mesopotamia. This ingenuity is reinterpreted in all our structures, with their stepped facades and terraced gardens invoking the majesty of the ancient ziggurats themselves, while at the same time incorporating contemporary design elements and cutting-edge technology. Our utopia's Mesopotamian culture extends beyond mere aesthetics. The planning of our cities mirrors the painstaking urban layouts of ancient Mesopotamian settlements, where the alignment of streets and buildings are both functional and symbolic. Public spaces are designed to foster community and connectivity, reflecting the ancient Mesopotamians' emphasis on social cohesion. A counselor being interviewed by a foreign news outlet comments, "Ancient wisdom meets modern sustainability. This is governance with vision." In agriculture, the Fertile Crescent's legacy is a living practice. Our agriculture methods are a blend of ancient wisdom and modern innovation, for we rely on a system that combines ancient Mesopotamian irrigation techniques with modern aquaponics, where fish farming and crop cultivation symbiotically support each other. Fish waste provides an organic nutrient source for the plants, while the plants naturally filter and clean the water for the fish. These farms are interspersed with AI-driven sensor networks, optimizing water and nutrient distribution based on real-time environmental data. The result is a dramatic increase in crop yield and fish production, all the while drastically reducing water and fertilizer usage. Indeed, our farms are designed to mimic the aesthetic of ancient Mesopotamian hanging gardens, with lush green terraces and water channels flowing between them. These gardens not only serve as a source of food, but also as urban green spaces, promoting biodiversity and offering residents a tranquil retreat reminiscent of the legendary gardens themselves. A foreign tourist hikes near one of these farms and is bedazzled by the splendor of it all. It's like stepping into a futuristic Babylon, where the technology and tradition create abundance, he said. Economically, this utopia draws heavily from the ancient Mesopotamian concept of fairness in trade and commerce, for our economic system is designed to avoid the pitfalls of inequity, ensuring that prosperity is shared and sustainable. This approach to economics isn't just about wealth distribution. It's more to do with cultivating a culture where community welfare parallels individual success, paralleling the communal philosophy of ancient Mesopotamia. Our ports, buzzing with activity, represent Mesopotamia's legacy as a trade hub, Good ideas flow freely, reminiscent of the thriving trade routes that connected our forebears' civilizations. At a thriving Mesopotamian-style market where men and women of diverse professions interact, exchange goods, and share ideas equally, a female trader voices her opinion amidst the din of the market. In our market, wisdom and skill know no gender. My pottery is as valued as any brew or tool here. A nearby male farmer overhears her and responds, "Indeed, here every hand, be it man's or woman's, shapes our society." In this reimagined modern world, education becomes a sacred conduit, a bridge connecting the wisdom of ancient Mesopotamia with the dynamic innovations of the present. Classrooms are adorned with replicas of the bas-reliefs of Assyrian palaces. Here, students gather in circles reminiscent of the ancient Mesopotamian assemblies, encouraging a sense of community and shared discovery. In these very classrooms, the echoes of history mingle with the language of the future. Each lesson is an expedition into the past, guided by the Sumerian ethos of learning. School curriculums are deeply rooted in the Mesopotamian tradition, where mathematics and astronomy, once used to predict celestial events and manage irrigation systems, now find new relevance in modern environmental science and space exploration. The students learn to calculate using the sexagesimal system, understanding how this ancient numeric framework laid the foundation for our modern timekeeping and geometry. In language classes, students dive into the world's oldest known writing language, cuneiform. They carefully trace the wedge-shaped scripts on clay tablets, gaining insights into the evolution of written communication. This exploration is then seamlessly merged with coding lessons, where they learn to write software to digitally translate and preserve these ancient texts, ensuring that the insights from history are carried forward into the future. Remember, my dears, a teacher says, in Mesopotamian belief, every action is consistent with the divine. A student's eyes pop wide open as he remarks, "So our math homework is like an offering to Nasaba, the goddess of writing and wisdom." Technology in these classrooms is a portal to the past. Interactive holograms bring Mesopotamian civilization to life, allowing students across this utopian globe to virtually walk through the streets of Babylon, or stand in the shadows of the towering Ishtar Gate whenever they seek a moment to meditate. Through virtual reality, they experience the energetic life of ancient markets, the solemn rituals of temples, and the wisdom imparted by the famed library of Ashurbanipal. Furthermore, science lessons draw inspiration from the agricultural prowess of Mesopotamians. Students engage in bioengineering projects to develop crops that withstand extreme weather conditions, mirroring the ingenuity of ancient farmers who mastered the art of irrigation in a challenging environment. And so in this world, education is all about promoting a deep connection between the student and the past, and about understanding its relevance and using it to shape the future. The spirit of Mesopotamian innovation, resilience, and quest for knowledge illuminates the path for future generations. In a state-of-the-art Mesopotamian-inspired urban farm, experts discuss sustainable farming techniques and water management, linking ancient practices to modern technologies. Our ancestors tamed the Tigris and Euphrates. Now we harness technology for greener cities, said one agricultural expert. An urban farmer nearby nods and says, "From Sumerian fields to urban farms, it's all about nurturing life and land." The Akkadians' spirit of exploration and connectivity thrives in our global network. Roads and digital pathways intertwine, creating a world more interconnected than ever before, a true honoring of the first empire builders. Moreover, the stars and planets, once charted by ancient astronomers, now guide our explorations into the cosmos. Our observatories are temples to the sky, where the ancient art of astrology meets modern astrophysics. Our medical advancements, too, are deeply inspired by ancient healing practices and are infused with cutting-edge research. In hospitals and labs, the wisdom of Assyrian and Babylonian healers guides our quest for wellness. The realms of art and culture flourish, drawing inspiration from the richness of Mesopotamian myths. The Epic of Gilgamesh and the tales of gods and goddesses find new life in our theaters, aligning with timeless themes of heroism, love, and fate. Simultaneously, our spiritual and cultural centers, modern interpretations of ziggurats, stand tall. Here, people of diverse backgrounds gather, sharing in the wisdom of ancient deities and sages. The teachings of Ashur, Marduk, and Ishtar blend with contemporary beliefs, promoting a society rich in diversity and unity. In our society, the family is sacred, a microcosm of the larger community. Values of loyalty, respect, and mutual support, so vital in ancient Mesopotamia, continue to bind us, fostering strong, resilient communities. Also in our communities, family and nature merge. Parks and gardens, inspired by the fabled hanging gardens, offer sanctuaries of tranquility and connection, a reminder of our bond with the earth and with each other. At the same time, the splendor of the Hanging Gardens legend is a living reality. The replica gardens that crown our urban landscape are a symbol of agreement between nature and human ingenuity, a legacy of Nebuchadnezzar's dream brought to life. At a community event where leaders and citizens gather to celebrate collective achievements, emphasizing service to society and alignment with ethical principles, a community leader expresses his desire. Like the ancient kings, let's serve for prosperity, not just rule. True leadership means building a kingdom of harmony and progress for all. Festivals fill our calendar year-long, celebrating the cycles of nature and life. The Mesopotamian New Year, once marked with grand processions and offerings, now brings together communities in joyous celebration, blending ancient rituals with contemporary festivities. Transportation in our world takes cues from the Mesopotamian invention of the wheel. Our vehicles, swift and efficient, are a homage to the chariots of old, personifying the spirit of innovation that drove the first wheels to turn. In our modern world, a Mesopotamian-inspired International Invention Fair showcases a wide range of technologies and innovations, reflecting the diverse heritage of Mesopotamia. Behold the latest in solar-powered chariots inspired by ancient design, boasted one inventor. Amazing! From the wheel to solar energy, Mesopotamia's legacy truly rolls on, replied one visitor. On the legal side, our legal system, inspired by Hammurabi's code, ensures justice and order. Leaders govern with wisdom, integrity, and with full adherence to the law. Every decision made by a judicial official is rooted in the collective well-being, resembling the stern principles set down millennia ago. At the same time, our laws are fair and equity is the foundation, ensuring that society functions in harmony, much like the ancient cities of Mesopotamia did when they were at peace. In international relations, the diplomacy of the Neo-Babylonian and Assyrian empires guides us. Nations strive for peaceful coexistence, cultural exchange, and mutual respect. Unlike the complex relationships that once drove our ancient forebears to annihilate one another in the name of power and claim of one's superiority. Furthermore, our global alliances reflect the diplomatic acumen of Mesopotamian empires. Leaders work together pledging to preserve peace, protect the environment, and uphold the dignity of all cultures. Under the watchful eyes of the Twin Rivers, our forebears have built a civilization that bridges time, a place where the ancient and the future converge, creating a legacy as enduring as the rivers themselves. This reimagined utopian world throbs with an energy that bridges time. It also implores us to reflect on the lasting impact of ancient wisdom on our modern existence. We are urged to envisage a society where the principles of justice, innovation, and community, as exemplified by the Sumerians, Akkadians, Babylonians, Assyrians, and Chaldeans, illuminate illuminate our path forward. In this reimagined world, the ingenuity of Mesopotamia's pioneers and the strategic insight of its leaders shape every aspect of life. This vision begs us to contemplate, what if our world today embraced these ancient Mesopotamian ideals? Could we, like the great civilization between the Tigris and Euphrates, cultivate a society that thrives on knowledge, harmony, and deep respect for both history and progress?